What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today we are going to be looking at the FUT What If Luka Jovic card, which features a solid upgrade along with an increase in skills from 3-star skills to 4, which is obviously going to help out a lot in making him usable because his medium work rates aren't great. Along with the pace and dribbling and average body type, he may not feel very usable. However, I do think he still should be a pretty good card, along with the fact that, again, he does have the 4-star skills and then the 5-star weak foot. So looking at his stats, like I mentioned, his pace and his dribbling aren't great, at least together, because what will happen is that if you want to increase the dribbling and put a finisher on him, which would really increase his dribbling, he still probably won't feel that great in game because of the average body type and the fact that his pace, specifically his acceleration, isn't really that high. On the other side, if you wanted to increase that pace like we did with the Hunter, his dribbling is not going to get as increased as it should. However, like I said, I do think that Hunter is probably going to be the best case scenario because, again, with the average body type and the fact that we can't really increase the dribbling and the pace as much as we would want together, I don't think that he would feel amazing in game either way. So again, that's why we put a Hunter on him. But along with that, you know, with that increase of skills from 3-star to 4-star, he should still, I think, be able to be pretty usable in game because he could do that heel to heel. He can do the scoop turns and burst out of those. And then again, obviously with the 5-star weak foot, he'll be able to be a little bit of an unpredictable player and be able to shoot the ball with either foot. First game, 4-1-2-1-2 Prem team. That's actually kind of a little different. Okay, that was fast. So the three things that I want to do is put him in a 1-striker formation, a 2-striker formation, and then a 2-striker formation with a cam. So 4-3-3 version 3. So a 4-3-3 version 2, a 4-4-2, and then a 3-5-2 are what we're going to try to go with. Let's see how he's going to feel on the ball. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. That's probably going to be an assist for him, which it probably shouldn't be. His dribbling is actually not nearly as bad as I was going to really think it would be. If you're able to kind of dribble a little bit with him, it's actually not too bad. But if you are on the ball for a pretty long period of time, it's not going to feel that great. Yeah, right there. So you can kind of see with his dribbling a little bit, right? I had to stop on a dime because there was someone in front of me, and the man behind me was kind of able to get around and make a tackle. There we go. It's a good pass. Again, like in the build-up, his positioning is fine. There's no problem in the... Jesus Christ, this is just shit goals all over the place. So that is the end of the game, and we found out that in the build-up, his positioning is pretty good, at least for a lone striker. What we're going to do is try him out in a 4-4-2 next, kind of have someone next to him so he could kind of play off of them. But I believe, yeah, 2 assists. But to be honest, both assists were very questionable at best because in the first one, the guy just missed the ball, and then you obviously just saw in that last goal, which was pretty bad. So like I said, we're going to switch to a 4-4-2 this time around, have someone he's able to play off of, because I think with the fact that him being a lone striker isn't the best, because, you know, that doesn't highlight some of his better attributes. 5-star weak foot, good, very good. I think his passing is good enough to be able to link up the play. However, he shouldn't again be that lone striker because in that sense, those types of players have to be essentially good at everything, especially dribbling and passing, which Jovic isn't really that type of player. Ooh, and there's the skills. Okay, Pope. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. See, he's trying to isolate himself, and it's very good. And then once he does, he can obviously shoot it, right? That's his thing. Isolating himself, making some good runs, shifting left to right. Because, again, his positioning, especially in the build-up, like we mentioned, even as a lone striker, is very good. And then once, you know, he's in a shooting position, 5-star weak foot, it's going to be a goal every single time. Oh, that actually ain't bad, but see, again, you can see the dribbling is just a little bit off, because if it was a little bit better, he would be able to turn and actually burst away just a little bit more from either Varane or Gomez, whoever was marking him there. End of the half, we've done extremely well. Jovic is doing alright. Like I said, it's better for him to kind of play off of another player. He's not really that type of striker to be in a lone striker set.
Creative look about this.
Here we go. And lay it off easy. Simple as you like. I mean, that's kind of his play style right there. One touch, two touch, goal, shoot, anything like that. It's anytime he's on the ball for a prolonged amount of time, it's not really going to be great, and again, that's not his style. If you can do these simple build-up passes, then that's how you're going to unleash him. So that is the end of the game, and Jovic does pretty well with getting a hat trick. I believe it said it was, right? Yeah, he does get 3 goals. We had a few shots blocked as well from, one of them I think was user controlled, another one was an AI block. But it showed that, again, that's kind of his situation. As long as he has some link-up play, I think he can do a lot better. Going into the last game, I do think that we're going to switch into a 3-5-2. That way he has another strike partner to link with, and then he also has a cam. Jovic, there it is. Oh my god. There's the 5-star weak foot. There's the shooting, right? He makes a great run. One touch, goal. That's literally all it is. You don't dribble with him. You can link up play a little bit, that's fine, but it's just basically just gonna be a one touch, two touch, then get rid of the ball. That's a hell of a pass there, Ronaldo. Christ. Look at that. Again, it's just the link up play. That's all you gotta do. Touch, gets it through, he makes a run, gets the ball back, one touch shot. And that's a goal. Simple as that. His positioning and run making are next to none, genuinely. I think this might be one of the better positioning players that I've used. God, I don't understand how that ever gets through. Like, it shouldn't have gone through, but at least it highlights Jovic's shooting. Simple layoff. I mean, if you're getting 2 or 3 touches in with them, then you're going to be good. I'm skipping the replay. Thank you, game. Good run. First time shot. It's as simple as press circle and watch the ball going to the net. So that is the end of the game once again. Jovic with man of the match with 6 goals and an assist. Now the 6 goals, some of them were questionable, similar to the game beforehand, let's be honest, but at the same time it also highlighted how good his shooting really is. I think it was later on where we literally just hit the ball and hoped, and it ended up being a goal. I think it was this one where he literally just shot it just because, and it flies in. Goalie doesn't even move. So after those 3 games, he did get 9 goals and 2 assists. And in terms of his play style, as I mentioned before, he would probably rarely do well in a one-striker formation unless there are other players surrounding him, such as the 4-3-2-1, where essentially there are 3 strikers up top. So as long as you can kind of surround himself with some other players, that is going to be his best case scenario. So, you know, a 2-striker formation, you know, 4-4-2, 4-1-3, or 4-3-1-2, anything like that. 3-5-2, where there's a cam and then 2 strikers, is very good as well. And in terms of using him in game, it's also important to use it so he's just doing one-touch passes, one-touch shots, two-touch shots, right? And along with those skill moves, he can do a scoop turn into a shot, scoop turn into a finesse. You can do a heel to heel into a shot, right? But if you're trying to do a left stick dribbling with him, it's not going to be that great. Now, I did mention this before, but in terms of links, he only has a handful of them. From Serbia, there's Milinkovic-Savic, there's Vidic, which is good. From Frankfurt, there's Kostic, who is actually a decent box-to-box center mid or an outside mid because of his high work rates and all-around pretty good stats. And there's also headliner Hinteregger, something like that. And so he has a few good links there, but not amazing. So if you want to link him around, you do have to use pretty specific types of players. And then in terms of a potential upgrade, he does play the next 4 opponents that are in the top half of the table, unfortunately, when it comes to the Bundesliga. They already played a game on Friday and they had scored 1 goal. So they do need to score 5 goals in the next 4 games in order for him to get upgraded. So he's currently sitting around 210k, and for that price, with a potential upgrade, if you're running Bundesliga, if you need some links for Serbia, for example, as well, I would say he's at least worth a try, but remember to play him the way that, you know, I was playing him. him. The one-touch passes, the two-touch passes, one-touch, two-touch shots. If you're on the ball with him for a prolonged period of time, it's not going to be good. So just keep that in mind when you are trying him out. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace.